A new update just dropped in 99 Nights in the Forest 2. Ooh. Today, I'm going to review 4 cool new classes. I was absolutely shocked by the last one. New unique mechanics, double gems for the whole weekend. Watch this video to find out how to earn tons of gems.
Let's make a record number of likes under the video. Please like and subscribe and we'll move on.
Dear friends, I am currently in the lobby right now, so let's proceed to deposit some of our valuable gems to acquire the new classes and thoroughly test them out. So, what are we going to do for that? Look, we have several new classes, so let's start with them. The support, who has a bandage. So what can he do? He can establish a connection with another player at the start of the game. I'm not quite sure what that means, but we'll definitely check it out. Absorbing some damage for another player is pretty cool. Deals more damage when they're closer to each other. By the way, that's also a pretty good option. And on the second one, your support ability unlocks. It works for both of you, 80-0-20. Honestly, I don't really understand how this works, but okay. You can see a beam directed at your player from a distance. Hey, it actually looks pretty cool. Alright, let's go ahead and get it. Next we have the Gambler. So, what is this Gambler all about? He has random items from the starting items, a random item. What's the deal with that? That's actually OP. The chance that you can keep restarting and get some really powerful item at the start of the game. Alright, there's a 50-50 chance to upgrade something from standard chests and to open them. Basically, he gets better loot. It's the same thing, just with higher chances. The chance of coins dropping from a chest is plus 10% at level 3. Honestly, I don't really think it's worth checking him out, but I guess we could just buy him for testing. The new chef class. Yeah. Guys, look, just check out what he has. This is just OP. Let's see what he can actually do. The starting items are the chef station blueprint and a recipe book. He can cook using new unique recipes that give players huge bonuses, and all the dishes he prepares are seasoned. I don't really get it. A new recipe unlocks at level 2 and another new recipe at level 3. Apparently you can check out these recipes in your book. Hey, this class is pretty cool. Let's pick it. A new class, Big Hunter. Look, he starts off with a rifle and rifle ammo. So, bullets and rifle bullets. Man, I'm short on masks. Let's go get some. Now we've got everything we need. Let's go. First, let's buy it right away, and second, let's read what it can do. Is that right here? That's it. Now we can consume animal hides to gain permanent bonuses. By the way, that's not bad at all. Higher hide drop rate, and you can endlessly consume mammoth carcasses to constantly restore health. That's not bad. And there's also an extra perk that can be given from any random class. So you can get some kind of talent. What is that, guys? I have no idea. Let's test it out. Honestly, I don't know what these 60 gems are for, but we can really test it. Why not? Just go ahead and acquire the talent right now and... What? It's a beneficial perk specifically designed for diligent farmers. Listen guys, basically I realized right away that this isn't really for me, but okay, fair enough. Honestly, I thought that with the update they'd add something so we could upgrade these pens, but that's not the point. Let's start from the beginning. Namely, what did we buy? So we bought the very first class, which you need to review with another player. Let's go ahead and do that right now. So dear friends, I logged in with a second account because wow guys, what is this? Why did some kind of door appear here and there's already some coal? Guys, is this for real? Okay, is there a support notebook? Wait, just a second. Before we do anything else, let's light the fire. Honestly, I still don't really get what's going on. Okay, there's some kind of book. I added something and now I have support. Support player. And I have one player I can help. Ugh, get rid of this window for God's sake. Alright, now I can help this player. But before I help, I have this kind of bandage. And in fact, since I'm nearby, I have the right to do something. He had a lot of abilities. Honestly, I don't even remember them all. Well, roughly speaking, I can save him. But how do I save him? Press and support for ages, I guess. And I can support him. What? Do you see the connection between us? Wait, what happens if I move too far away from this player? I think there's some kind of limit. And you see, yes, there is some kind of limit. The limit is about 1, 2, 3, 4, well, about 4 blocks. Really about 4 blocks, give or take. And within this area of effect, we can somehow help him. Honestly, I don't know how to check it. Let's try dying on him. So right now, our fire is going to die, unfortunately. But that's not the point. Look, the player is eating him right now. And wait, why am I taking damage? Why me? So basically, when we're linked, he takes less damage and I take the damage. Look, he's dying. And yeah, he died, unfortunately. So let's deal with him with this guy because this wolf has gotten way too cocky. Just look at him, seriously. So, and of course we can revive him with a bandage. So, actually we can't. It would be cool if he could do all this without a bandage, of course, but he does everything with a bandage and we're linked together again. I can remove the link from him and then I won't be connected to him and he'll take much more damage. Let's test this right now. Basically, let's go up to another wolf, which is right over there now, okay? Whoa, and that's it. I'm not taking any damage. But if I support him, if I help him, then I'll take damage along with him and I'll die with him too. That's actually pretty cool. So I think this class definitely deserves your attention. And if, for example, you're playing with some newbies and you're worried that they'll die too quickly, you can support them. But it's best to level up this class so that the support really gets much better. Alright, let's go test another class. The next one we're going to test is the new gambler class. So is it another 50-50 chance? Yeah, looks like he has some kind of chest. Basically, you have to look for chests, and with some chance he gets some random item. But what's more interesting here is what kind of proton items these are. Let's restart a few times and check what he can actually give out. I really don't get what's the point of the random item. Can he give me a cool mega blaster or a flamethrower or a chainsaw, or what does he even give out? I see that I have a revolver with 6 bullets already in the chamber, and I don't know if they just gave it to me like that or not. But listen, a revolver is actually pretty cool. I could kill you for that, basically. Okay, let's try again next time. I'll say this, the class is very buggy. Look, this is already my 3rd attempt. I go into this teleporter, press it again. This is all happening in the same lobby, and it just doesn't teleport me. This message just pops up and it sends me back to the lobby. It doesn't even teleport me, the message just closes, and I'm really just left in the lobby. What's the deal? I don't understand how I'm supposed to get in. I mean, it was the same way last time too. Oh, now it worked. Finally. What's going on? Since I have Whispit as my class, I have a revolver again. What's the deal? Random item, and it looks like it's a revolver again. Well, how about that? You need to reach day 5 for your starting item to change. Your starting item was saved from the previous session. Now that's seriously OP. So we need to level up to day 5 right now to see what item of mine will change. So it turns out it's not exactly like a random one. Well, no, it is random. If I kept this item from the start, well, from the previous session, then it has to be random. And that's really OP. So I think sometimes we'll have to level up through all the following days that are available. Well, damn, I guess I need to play now and see what it's all about. I want to see what items will show up in the next days. I hope they don't change. I mean, I hope it doesn't get worse because the revolver I think is pretty good for now. The main thing is to find ammo for it. Actually, I could go ahead and find the first child now, just to get it all done quickly. And crafting a crib honestly wouldn't be a problem either. Especially since I have a revolver, I can take out these wolves easily just like that. See, I cracked them like nuts. Alright, the main thing here is to hit them in the head. 1, 2, done. And the last wolf actually, I managed to take out without taking any damage too. As for the rest, I'll just deal with them like this, and it's all good really. By the way, the fact that you can't from the previous session— oh no! I'm about to get killed by the way. That wouldn't be very pleasant either. Honestly, respect to the developers for doing it this way, otherwise it would have been a huge exploit. To be honest, the first thing I thought about this class was that it would be abused like that. But actually it turned out the developers had thought through this detail. Although we are looting the chest now, maybe we have some chance that we will get something tough. An axe. Oops. And something, you see, something was lost. Oops. There were some bones thrown there. In short, now we are saving the child and seeing what it is. Honestly, I thought this only worked with chests, not even with these wooden crates. But it turns out it works with them too. What kind of bone is that anyway? We're curious to find out too. Apparently we got a not so great item, but I don't know how else to put it. Basically, what else? We need to craft a bed, and ideally a crafting table too. Alright, let's go gather resources. So guys, I've basically crafted a bed now, and everything else too. I think we need to visit some places right now, because we should have a chest. By the way, there should be a chest here, so let's just test how it works. What should be in there? Man, there's even coal too. Why do I keep getting this stuff? Hold on a second, Wolf. I don't need you right now. Here's the chest and something's about to happen here. Some kind of roll. So, are we about to play some kind of casino game or what? Looks like we got the worst outcome, something really bad. So now we need to try to get something better. And in that case, maybe we'll actually get something decent. Alright, for now, let's just kill the wolf. Look how much coal I have. If only you knew. Seriously, I'm just getting so much coal. There's another piece of coal here. Oh my gosh. But at least here, in this camp, right now we're opening another chest. Let's see what's inside. And we got something good. And what does that mean, guys? I don't really get it. Alright, whatever. There's coal here, plus there's a mine, so this is just insanely awesome. Let's take out this wolf real quick. Let's open another chest that we have here. I just don't fully understand. So, we do something good, and then it turns out we get a good chest. Right now, we didn't get a particularly good chest, but we still got something else. I think we got coins, or yeah, I think it was coins, basically this thing, the roll, it means we get more coins. Honestly, I don't know if that's useful or not, but it'll do, I guess. I'm just curious what I'll get on the 5th day. I don't really see a deer though. There shouldn't be one on the 2nd day anyway. Now it's the 3rd day. Well, it doesn't matter. Let's burn all of this and now we've got a new little campfire. That's actually nice. Our task now is just to wait. I'm curious to see what kind of— oh, we'll get a rifle. If you know any information about this update, be sure to let me know in the comments. I'd be interested to read it because, well, you understand I'm just starting to explore this update. I don't know all the ins and outs of this update, so the best thing you could do is not complain that I don't know something. Just leave me a comment. So maybe there's something wrong with these classes, I think, because I'm counting these bones incorrectly. But in my opinion, they should give coins because that's what was written in the description. So now it's daytime and we're waiting for it to lock in. Daytime. But why is it the fourth one, guys? What's the fourth one? We have a child plus a bed. What's bugged out for us? Multiplier 3. So what do you think? Whoa, day 6. Great. I didn't even notice that this animation existed. So I had a revolver and now I still have it. Nothing changed at all. It's like the revolver stayed exactly the same. What's up with that? So did I wait 5 days for nothing, or do I really need to wait 5 days for them without multipliers? If that's the case, then I don't know. Let's try waiting 5 days without multipliers. But this is kind of shocking. So guys, in general, this class is kind of half bugged, half I don't know, but let's move on to the next class right away. And this class, I just think it's going to be absolutely insane. So you can craft a unique recipe that gives big bonuses. And honestly, I really want to find out exactly what these bonuses are, what these recipes are, what you need to do for this, whether you have to kill someone just to put in some kind of meat and all that. You can also cook something from carrots or similar ingredients. So guys, I'm the chef. By the way, let me quickly share a life hack for that previous class. Basically, yeah, they made an anti-abuse feature, so if you log out, then what happens? Well, you can just die. So you literally light the campfire to the first level and just die. And that's basically how this life hack ends. And now I have this kind of cauldron that I can place. Let me at least light the campfire before we start, just the basics. Alright, we've lit the campfire, now let's go set it up. What even is this? Why is it red? Why is it red? Then we have a recipe book, which will probably appear in the corner. We press it, and yes, in the corner we have something on the R button. So what do we have here? Come on, text go away, and here we have this button to top. Okay, I get it. We need fish plus something else, and we'll get seafood chowder. Hey guys, this is actually pretty cool. Let's just do everything in order, basically. There's some kind of steak here, pumpkin, I don't know how to get pumpkin, and fish, well, whatever, you have to catch it, I get it. But as for the rest, guys, I have no idea how it works. So let's catch it then, but it seems like they gave us a presentation on admin, basically abusing it, so here we literally caught just one fish. Great, we've got everything. Nice. So we can also snack on some carrots here. Although, actually, maybe we shouldn't. Let's work up an appetite. Alright, let's put our favorite salmon here, and wait, that's a shrimp. Hold on. What do we need? Fish? Any fish, right? We put in the fish and something else, and let's say, let it be carrot, because I'm also selling it with carrot. Okay, we add the carrot, it's cooking. I don't know how long it will take to cook. Was it supposed to be raw or fried pumpkin? Oh, fish, I mean. And we got seafood chowder. So guys, let's put it in. And it appears here, and I don't know. But it gives us 140 hunger. And in the end, how much well, food do we have? I just don't know. So is it 1,000 for us, or is it counted as 100? But considering that, it's probably 1,000. Let's wait a bit, run around a little so to speak, use up some hunger and see what we get. Next, we need to look for steak. Well, steak is easy. You just have to take down a wolf somewhere, and once we do, we'll try this hearty rich soup. There should definitely be one in the house like a real wolf. No, he's not here. That means he must be here. But he's not here either. Oh no, wait, he appeared. Let's take him out. I hope he doesn't take me out instead. Alright, we loot one steak, everything's great. So night is approaching. Well, let's, I don't know, lower our hunger to about halfway. In the meantime, let's cook something else. For that, we need to prepare, 2 carrots. Let's quickly get 2 carrots. I think that shouldn't be a problem. But just imagine, what if we end up with a carrot shortage? That would be crazy. Let's put together 2 carrots and add, I don't know, something fried or not fried. Let's try putting in something raw. And here we are adding something raw. Let's try this soup. And it fills us up completely. Excellent, just wonderful. In the meantime, we're just waiting and oh, our steak is ready. Yes, all of this was presented to us on our admin build. So all this food was presented to us, that's why I don't really know much about it. Ribs, you have to catch fish for that? Oh wait, there are more recipes. At the second level, there are recipes and they'll give you some serious boosts as well. So yeah, it's just like that. Hold on. Here, you'll feel warm for 2 minutes. That's really useful in winter, Liamby. And this one restores your hunger and adds health. That's honestly OP. Hey bear, get out of here. So guys, I think you get what you need to do. You need to find a pumpkin and put it here. Do the same thing with the ribs. Same goes if you have the third or second level of this class, you can use jellyfish, but you'll need to catch it too. Or you can place a cake, which you can find plus 2 carrots. Specifically 2 carrots, not anything else, but exactly 2 carrots. Although, obviously, something here means 2 carrots, so you need to place them, or 2 grapes, because those are pretty common fruits and vegetables that spawn. But basically, that's it. Now I'm going to eat. Oh, and let's move on to reviewing the last class for today. And the last class we have is this one, which as it turns out can consume animal hides. Great, let's put it on and jump into a match. So, we've spawned in and we've got a rifle, and what is this? Another kind of book again. Oh my god. What is this? Pelt list. Wait, before doing all this, of course I need to actually do it because here we have, finally, now I can at least see what this is. Pelt list: 0 out of 3 rabbit feet sprint 15% faster, 0 out of 3 wolf pelts deals 5% more damage, 0 out of 3 pelts, basically 3 Arctic fox pelts, that's probably the winter one, right? Provides constant warmth, which stacks with the hat. 3 alpha wolf pelts, 10% chance to recover ammo when shooting. Bear pelt, 5 pieces, permanent increase of 25 HP. 25, I don't know, horsepower, apparently that's speed, right? And 3 polar bear pelts deal 10% more damage. Guys, this is insanely overpowered. So right now, for example, I'm going to increase fire. Honestly, I thought I had to do this specifically with wolves, but the rabbit's foot also counts as a pelt. So I need to eat it. First of all, I really am consuming it, and thanks to this, I'll be increasing, what is it? Probably my health, I guess. I don't know. Let's check how it actually works. Let's try to take someone out, but I'm sure it won't drop right away. Right away. And for some reason, it highlights in yellow when I approach and press consume. Oh, I need to hold it. And, nothing gets restored. Look, now my bag is bugged because I set it to, yeah, it's really bugged. Oh, guys. The pouch just bugged out. So I can't put a carrot in, and I can't press anything with F because the bag just sucks everything in. Let's try to test this with fishing rods. Just take one fishing rod. There, and yeah, and all the rest on F, you can't put them on F. Well, damn, let's try something else on F, like the carrot. In short, it's bugged for me, guys. Don't use this thing for now. I'll explain exactly what I mean about this pouch. Specifically, don't equip the bugged rabbit's foot. Apparently, you know, that's exactly why everything broke for me, because I did all that. Damn, I guess I'll have to restart. So I'm collecting the third paw, and now I have bunny food. Wait, I haven't used this thing yet, right? And here is the bunny food. Now it's 15% faster. Well, you can kind of feel it a little. Honestly, I don't know. 5% more damage if I killed wolves. So I can eat wolves too. Let me try shooting. Oh, look, minus. But I need the wolf pelt specifically, right? So, well, let's do it. Okay. I wonder, is this a bug specifically with the fact that I took, like, the rabbit's foot when I ate it after I picked it up, or what? Because I can't imagine it any other way, and now I need to find more wolves because it's barely possible to do it here, since I probably didn't even break the campfire. But that's the biggest problem. Oh no, there's a wolf over there. There's one wolf here. Whoa! And that's exactly what I need. I can eat. I'm eating. Look. And it appears again for me. Now will it appear or not? Well, it didn't appear. Can you believe it? Ah! It didn't appear. So with rabbits, it does appear. And look, here's the thing. So let me explain. Whoa, what are you doing here? What did you want here? So let me explain. So somewhere here, I have a rabbit's foot that I've already used. It's gone. You hear that, guys? So they fixed this bug literally the moment it happened to me. That's OP, guys. Respect to the devs. So either they fixed it or Roblox broke. I don't know. There was some kind of major bug related to this. So I can't eat, right? I can't eat now, but now I can pick things up and I can lay all this out. Okay, basically it all works. I've listed all this for you and you can loot it all. It's actually a pretty good class for, well, solo play. It's a really cool class. That's pretty much it. So right now it's double XP weekend. So I recommend you play right now to get a lot of crystals. And especially, you should log in on the 50th and 100th day. You'll get even more crystals if you do that, I think. So basically just do it, play, and so on. But that's pretty much the video. Thanks for watching, like, subscribe, hit the bell, and good luck to everyone. Bye bye.